Alrighty, now in this video we're going to be creating an appointment confirmation and reminder sequence. So this will be after you build your calendar out, now you're ready to start accepting appointments. Well, first off, hopefully you've built your calendar. If you haven't built your calendar out yet, then make sure you go watch my previous video. I'll have a link down in the description for you. And from there, watch that video, get your calendar set up, and then come back here and we'll set up the appointment confirmation reminder sequence. Alright, so what we're going to go over here is we're actually going to build out a full sequence for your appointment confirmation reminders. I'm going to build out a simple, to the point, just your basic appointment confirmation reminder sequence. And then after that, if you want to just use that one, feel free, go ahead and use that one. What I'll do is at the end, I'll go in and add some extra flair to it, add in some extra little tips and techniques to really make your appointment confirmation reminder sequence really robust. And this will help reduce the amount of no-shows and also make it easier for your client to go in and mark the appointments after the appointment's been completed, and to keep your high level count up to date so that you have the best data and best tracking. All right, so we're going to get right into it. First, I'm going to pull up the simple appointment confirmation reminders booking call. So here, I'm going to quickly go through this and then we'll actually go through and build it together. So what this is, when an appointment is booked, it's going to add a tag to them. It's going to update the opportunity. It's going to remove them from any other sequences that they're in so they don't get multiple sequences. Send out the confirmation text. Then it's going to email them with the appointment details. Then 2 days before, it's going to send them an email reminder. 24 hours before, send them an SMS confirmation reminder. And then 1 hour before, it'll send them another reminder that their appointment is coming up. And then the other one here, has a little more detail in this one. So this is sending information back to Facebook. This is a confirmation section so that we're asking them to reply back so they confirm their appointment the day before. I'll go through that. This is setting up a morning of email to go out reminding them. And then did they confirm their appointment or not? That'll go down 2 different branches and have some extra things in here, creating a task for a client, sending out a review request, and updating the appointment status. All right, so that's just a quick rundown of the way these are going to work. So now let's actually go back and let's build out the appointment confirmation reminders. Back here, I like to keep my workflows organized, put them in 3 different folders. We've got the opt-in, we got the bookings, and then we got appointments. Here in the bookings, I'm going to come in here. It's empty right now, and we're going to create a new workflow. So go over here to create a workflow. And there's a bunch of different recipes in here that you can create some templates, but we're actually just going to do this one from scratch. So I'm going to go from scratch here, create new workflow. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to name it. So I'm going to name it 2A, confirmation reminders, booked calls. Next, we need to add the trigger in. So the trigger is going to be what starts this workflow. This is going to be under the appointment, and we're going to add a filter in. If you don't add a filter in, then it's going to be on any type of appointment status update or new bookings or cancel, this will run. But we only want this to run on new bookings. And here we're going to select the calendar. In a specific calendar, we're going to select the discovery call calendar, add another filter. We also want to do the appointment status is, we're going to select confirmed. So when the appointment is confirmed in this calendar, this sequence will run. And I'm going to say trigger. Now the first action that we're going to do, I always like to tag my leads based on what's going on in the account so that we have a good picture of where they are, and it's better for filtering and searching for a specific type of leads. Here we're going to add appointment booked tag. Here I'm going to select the appointment booked. And what it's going to do is going to add a tag when they come in here with appointment booked. Next thing I want to do is I want to update the opportunity. And here I'm going to change it to update opportunity. I'm going to select the pipeline and we're going to select the stage. So appointment booked. Move them over to appointment booked. You can leave everything else the same because if you already have an opportunity in there, you don't have to rename it. The name will already be there. Click save. All right, so after that, I want to remove them from the nurture workflow that they're already in because I don't want them to get double messaging. Messaging saying, hey, make sure you book an appointment. You need to book an appointment. Then another message saying, hey, your appointment's coming up. We don't want that. They'll get conflicting information. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove from workflow, another workflow, and this one we're going to select the discount voucher delivery. So I always like to name each of my steps so I can easily look at my workflow and know what each step is doing without having to click into it. Next one, we're going to remove from another workflow. This one is going to be the lead ad one. In this case, I'm split testing a funnel versus a Facebook lead ad. So we're going to select that one. And then I'll just paste this in here again. We'll change this to lead ad. All right, so now it's going to remove them from both of those. They're probably only in one, but it's going to remove them from both just to ensure that. After that, now we want them to get a confirmation text. Over here, I'm just going to copy and paste some wording I already had. In this case, it's, hi, John, your appointment for date at time has been confirmed. Please check your email for details. Also check your spam folder. Can't wait to see you. Location name. Oh yeah, I like to SMS confirmation. After that, I also want to send them an email. Select send email. Don't worry about doing the from name and from email because we're going to set that up in the settings. But in the subject here, I'm going to copy this over. So the subject we're going to put is your appointment is booked, but one more thing, put whatever you want in here, but you want to tell them that their appointment is booked. Next, in the body of the email, we're going to, here's some wording I have. Hello, John. First off, congratulations. We're certainly excited about your cryotherapy experience at, I put location name so that they know who they booked with, the company. We just know you're going to love it. Your free consult and cryotherapy session is scheduled for appointment start date at appointment start time. So again, these custom values are right up here. As a reminder, you can come down to appointment. Now, one thing to know about this appointment section is using the start date and start time, pretty much anything in here, you can only use this if it's from an appointment trigger. Because if it's not an appointment trigger, if it's some other way of getting into this workflow, well, the system's not going to know which appointment to use as the start time, start date, cancellation, because they may have multiple appointments. The contact may have multiple appointments that they booked, so it won't know. That's why this one has to go based on the specific appointment that booked. All right, next I put in to conveniently add your appointment to your Google, iCal, or Outlook calendar, use the following links below. So I click this, it'll add to their Google Calendar. They click this, it'll add to their iCal or their Outlook calendar. Also in here, another link that I like to add in is click here to see where we're located. This will just take them to the thank you page that they already were on that has a map that shows where the company is located. Thanks so much, can't wait to get your freeze on. User first name from location, and I put the address in here as well. So as you see, by using these custom fields, it really makes it easy for when you bring on a new client. Custom fields, you don't have to go and retype all this stuff in because you just have to put it once in the custom fields section, which I go over in another video. Okay, we'll save that. So that's the confirmation email and text. Next, I like to send them an appointment reminder 2 days before their appointment. So we're going to add another action in. We're going to come down to wait. In this case, instead of a time delay, we're going to choose event appointment time. Here we're going to do before. We're going to select days, 2 days before. Now you don't have to do 2 days. You can do 1 day before. You can really customize it how you want. The other thing to note is if you do 2 days before, but when they book, say they book just for tomorrow, which is under the 2 days, under 48 hours, well, it'll just skip over this step. We'll save action, go back in here, wait, save action. Now we're going to add an email reminder. So we're going to do email 2 day before reminder. Okay, so for my subject, I like to put the little siren, appointment reminder. And then for the body, just another simple one. Again, you can come in and customize this how you want, but this is just some general wording for reminding them about their appointment. Hi, contact first name. This is a reminder for your, whatever the custom value is that we put, on appointment start date at appointment start time. We look forward to seeing you. Again, user first name, location, and the address. And again, I always put the reschedule and cancel links in here. Just a reminder how to get those is they're also in the custom values. So what you can do is you put the cursor here, custom value, go to appointment, and you do cancellation link. And now you can copy this, and you can actually just click on link here. Link URL, we'll paste it in there, text to display, cancel. When you click save, and then now you got the clickable link there. So I already have that there for these two. We'll just X that out and click save. Next, I want to send them an appointment reminder 1 day before. So again, we're going to go down and we're going to select wait. We're going to do time delay, change this to event appointment time before, and you can either do 24 hours, you can do 1 day. I'm going to do 24 hours. Now there's two different options here. If the timing of this wait step is already in the past, how should the contact proceed? Move to the next step or skip all outbound communication actions till next wait or event start action. This is going to be depending on what you have after these steps. You can get really intricate and you can have wait steps in there. A lot of other things that you can add in here. You might just want it to go on to the next step, or you might want to skip all outbound communication until it gets to this specific wait time. For this one, we're just going to keep it at skip all outbound communication actions. Rename it wait 24 hours. All right, now in this case, 24 hours before, I want to send them an SMS. So we're going to send an SMS. Here's just some basic wording. Hi, contact first name. I want to remind you about your appointment tomorrow at, and I would put the start time in. User first name. Next, I'm going to add in one more, and we're going to add in an hour before their appointment, just one last reminder so that they know that day. An easier way we can do that, instead of going down and selecting the wait every time, we can actually just take a step from before. Click these three dots, you can copy action. Where do you want to paste it? Click copy here. Then all I have to do is come in here and we can just change this to 1 hour before and change this to 1. That makes it a lot easier than having to go and find the wait step. Save action. We're going to send out another text. So again, I'll just copy this one, copy action, copy down here, go ahead and change this 1 hour before. Hi, contact first name. I want to remind you about, now you want to change this wording because it's not tomorrow at this point. Now it's going to be the day of. We're going to add this in here. Hi, John, just wanted to give you a friendly reminder about your cryotherapy session today in 1 hour. And I have in parentheses here what the start time is. Just a reminder of them. Yeah, it's in 1 hour, but also so they can see the time. See you in a few, user first name. This is the user assigned to the contact. And we'll click save. Now, this is a very simple, most common appointment confirmation reminder sequence. We're going to recap. When they book a call and it's confirmed in the discovery call calendar, then what's going to happen is going to assign a tag to them, appointment booked, update the opportunity to appointment booked, remove them from any other workflows that they're already in, send them a confirmation, email and text, wait 2 days before, then send them an email reminder, wait 24 hours before, send them an SMS reminder, wait 1 hour before, send them a 1 hour before reminder text. That's it for the confirmation reminders. Simple, you can go ahead and set that up. Now, if you want to follow me for the next part, I'm going to add in, we'll call it some extra flair, some other things to make your no-shows go down, and also to help out your client in making sure your high-level count is updated once the appointment's been done. All right, I'll see you on the next.